believe this is like 15% on the front, but it's not that dark. I think you can see right through it, but it's really not that dark. But right now it's starting to rain, so I'm about to go back in the car and we're gonna talk about why. You gotta watch this first. If you plan on doing the same thing, you wanna watch this. I'm gonna be giving you guys my honest review on what do you really need to know before doing this, guys. And right now it's about to storm. Perfect timing, so I'm about to go in the vehicle real quick. Alright guys, what's up guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about windshield tints on. If you're thinking about getting some windshield tints, what you really need to know about getting windshield tints on your vehicle. Like, you got to keep this in mind, guys. I'm telling you guys, I've had every single last vehicle I've owned in the past couple years put windshield tints on them, and what I feel like, this is I'm being honest, I'm not going to try to sugarcoat anything for views or whatever, likes. I'm telling you guys exactly what I experienced. And this is somebody who has a perfect vision. I have a perfect vision. So I'm going to explain to you guys. Before we get into that, I want to say, if you guys are on the channel for your first time, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, do me a huge favor. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. I would definitely appreciate it. Help support the channel. Ain't too many Ram channel on YouTube, so you guys, I got a lot of things planned for my 2014 Ram. 2026 is going to be a good effing year. Every year is a good year that you get to see. And I'm telling you guys, one of the biggest things that I'm planning on doing for this truck, I've been planning on doing this for a long time. This is going to be like the biggest mod I ever done on this truck. So this is something that a lot of people tend to do anyway. And I feel like you guys going to love how everything how it's going to play out and how this truck is going to change up this truck. Performance 100%. So you guys want to make sure you guys stick around for that. With that being said, what do you really need to know? Okay, y'all, so why do I feel like this might not be the smartest thing that anybody should be doing? Why? Number one, now, front windshields are not meant for you to be tinted at all in general. But me personally, being a car guy, I'm pretty sure every car guy out there will understand this point of view, because I feel like with any vehicle at the end of the day, you get the side windshield tinted, but it's just one little touch that I feel like that front windshield being tinted just add like a way better look on your truck or car at the end of the day. Definitely, I could say, if you guys agree with me, definitely let me know in the comments. I ain't gonna lie. If you're a car guy, you guys know how much of a difference. I'm not talking about just that little script that you normally would do on a car like back in the days. I'm saying, like, just by you doing a full windshield tint on your vehicle, right, just the side and the back, it's gonna look good. But if you want that real nice 360 look of your vehicle, I don't know what it is, but it just give it like that real nice touch though. But I really do feel like now, look, listen, right, if you are gonna get windshield tints, I don't feel like it's the best decision you can make for modifying your car. But at the end of the day, you're a car guy, we don't make some of the best decisions sometimes when it comes to modifying a car at the end of the day, taking it from being stock to completely changing it up in a way we want it to be. You see what I'm saying? Like, for me, for example, no hate to anybody, this truck I have, it was sitting at a nice perfect height, came from factory, but why I decided to lower it, because that's the ride height. I feel like it looks good, drive better on, because that's what I wanted. You see what I'm saying? So one of the reasons, right, why you actually don't want to get your front windshield tinted. Now, don't take this as me trying to stop you from getting your front windshield tinted, because if you want to do any kind of modification to your car or truck at the end of the day, I support you 100%. definitely I'm a car guy, so I'm just saying like why it's not really like a smart idea, because number one right now, right guys, it's about a thunderstorm, and it's starting to get real dark right now. And the crazy thing is, right, I don't wear glasses at all, and I think these are like maybe 15%, somewhere around there. But this tint I have on this truck is not that dark at all. Nighttime it might be dark as hell because you can't see in the night. So it's gonna make it look super dark. But if the sun is shining, you will be able to see that. You will be able to see through the car. Like, you wouldn't have like a very, very clear view, but you'll be able to see just a little bit. You know, it's not dark like I had it before on my other truck. My other truck had the darkest, and I had front windshield tint. Now, the darker you go, one thing is that you have to deal with like your sight. I'm telling you guys, like, even driving from work, driving to work this morning, it was like pouring outside. It was still dark outside. The rain didn't help. The fact that it was dark outside, my tint made it like 10 times worse. I couldn't see. I could see, but it was like it's like you kind of got like, I could see in front of me, right? But I really couldn't see like the blind side, like pretty much. I'm saying, you know how the road is, it has the two white lines. You wouldn't be able to see if anybody is in front of you on the side or left side unless they're having some kind of bright stuff in front of you. But it was kind of hard to really be able to see like the lines. Because of why? Because the fact that my windshield was tinted and it was pouring outside. When it rained heavy, it become and it's rain, darkness, and freaking windshield tint. Those three things do not go together. I'm telling you guys, like, it's super hard for you to see. And I don't even wear glasses. I have 20/20 vision, and just by me driving, I had to drive with like my high beam on because it was a lot of rain coming down. Don't get me wrong, it was a lot of rain coming down, and it was a little bit difficult for me to be able to see because the wipers and stuff also didn't help. But just to keep that in mind, like the windshield tint, if you get in that, like, remember when it rains at night, I mean, when you driving at night, it raining at night, your vision becomes very, very hard for you to really be able to see anything. And then another thing to keep in mind, right? Let's say if you got a lifted pickup truck, because I had a lifted pickup truck and it was pretty high up. And one thing I could say is that windshield tint I had on there, that was like stupid dark. I'm telling you guys, I think I got pulled over twice for that. Took it off the first time, put it back on there. Then I got pulled over again. Got a ticket, I had to pay it off, but I didn't take my tint off. But it just make things so hard for you to see at night, guys. I'm telling you, even if you go with the lightest, you're still gonna have a little bit of an issue at night. And then when it start pouring, it gets so hard for you to see. Now, the good thing I could say, one thing though, I would say this, it is most definitely helpful during the summertime. Why? Because like during the summertime, when it's real bright outside, guys, if you guys know winter and summer, if you living in a state where winter and summer, you have winter and summer, or you know daylight saving and stuff start early, you will notice, right, when it's super bright outside during the summertime, your tints definitely does come in clutch because it block all that extra sunlight, that radiation that's gonna get on your dash and stuff like that, fade out your dash, all that thing. It helps protect it. So there is some good into you doing an all-around window tint. But I could say though, it's not the smartest thing, because another thing too, if you're living in a state where cops, they're not a big fan of front windshield tint, and you know I'm in PA. In Jersey, you can't have a front windshield tint, but if you get pulled over in Jersey with front windshield tint, you're gonna get some tickets. Now I'm in a different state, PA. I think I don't think PA have an issue with it. I don't think so now, but I think it depends on how dark it is though. I think so. I'm not too sure, but that's another thing. When you get these front windshield tinted, them boys gonna be trying to, especially if they want to scope out in your vehicle and you got like real dark, like super like pitch black, they definitely gonna want to pull you over because they can't, number one, they can't see in your vehicle and stuff like that. That's gonna give them a reason like, hey, I'm gonna pull him over because I'm trying to find out who's driving in that car, and you know I can't see, so I got a reason. If he asks me why I'm pulling over, that's my reason. It give the cops then like reason to pull you over now. Honestly, they could, even if you have everything on your car correct, that's another thing. Give them a reason to want to pull you over. Some cops will pay attention to it, but some won't. Like I had a cop swear, I think when I first got this truck, when I got the window tinted, the front windshield tinted, I think maybe the first time, and I got pulled over, I was going the opposite direction. He was coming the opposite way, and he was trying to scope in my vehicle, and he's saying it was a black truck, black windshield tint. I mean, you could see in my truck, but it was like kind of dark at that time. And I remember he spun a block and he pulled me over, and he's saying that you know, he just asked me questions, registration, all that stuff, but he just told me to take the windshield tint off. That was the time I never took it off. Well, I think I did. I don't know if I did though, but I don't think I did. But it makes cops like, it really give the cops reason to pull you over. Like I stated, some cops will, some cops won't. But overall, if you really like somebody who have a real difficult time seeing at night, one thing I would say is you most definitely don't want to have, like, you most definitely don't want to have to put some front windshield tint on your vehicle. Like, you could do tints on the backside, but believe it or not, even if you go lighter, you can go lighter, but it's still going to be dark though. It just still make things a little bit darker. Like I'm telling you guys, I'm able to see very, very far away and clear. But with these, like even with the windshield tints now, my lights are on, but it make it seem like when you're in a car, in a vehicle, driving it make it seem like your light's not on at night, or you have one of them roll yellow lights. But when you outside, you see how bright the lights are. You know how it is with tints at the end of the day. Tints make everything have a little bit shade to it, but once you step out the vehicle, it looks completely different. But just to keep in mind, man, I would say, like, honestly, I don't think it's like the brightest idea for anybody if you trying to, let's say, if you trying to, you know, if you want to get if you want your car looking good, this and that, or, I mean, not car looking good, but if you want to, you know, if you have an issue with you seeing, I don't think it's the smartest thing to do, but you just got to be cautious. All I got to say, you got to be cautious doing it, because there are some kind of risks to it too, because nighttime, your vision go from you having, let's say if you somebody with 20/20 vision, your vision go from being like 20% to like half of that. And it's kind of challenging at night to see. And then let's say you're in a hired pickup truck, a real high pickup truck, make it even way more worse to be able to see. So now, if you decide you want to, I can understand, you know, because I'm a car guy at the end of the day. And it's something that we all make. We all make decisions. I ain't gonna say a stupid decision, but we all make decisions. And we all know for a fact that when you do windshield tints on the front, it change up the car a whole lot, make it look completely way different. It's crazy just what one strip of tint could do and make a vehicle look completely different. With this truck now, I'm telling you guys, when I take this tint off and I'm stepping outside to take a picture of how it looked, it just looked like a different kind of car, like different kind of car, truck at the end of the day. But with the windshield tint, like, it give you that raw, like, hell yeah look, if you get what I'm saying. But just to keep in mind though, this is not me trying to discourage anybody from doing what they want to do at the end of the day, you know. Just keep your mind straight and stuff like that. Don't try to, you know, if you're gonna do it, I wouldn't suggest going dark as hell, unless you want to get pulled over 24/7. But you could do it. Just be very, you know, don't go too dark. That's all. That's what I did. Now, you can go dark as hell on your side, but I wouldn't go dark on the front. But with that being said, I'm about to end this video, guys. Happy Friday. Hope you guys had a wonderful day today. Do me a favor, if you are still watching, make sure you like, subscribe, and follow the channel. I don't know why I'm saying follow, but like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Stay safe. Peace out.